Des Child Show, your hour of encouraging talk and music. Happy anniversary to my home radio station, lookupradio.com. They are celebrating 3 years. Way to go, team. I'm very proud of you. And again, thank you for helping us create the Des Child Show. And I'm also very excited that Creation Festival is just around the corner. It's a huge Christian music festival featuring Chris Tomlin, Toby Mac, and my favorite Britt Nicole, and many, many more. I'll be talking more about Creation during the show, but first let's listen to some headliners of Creation. Here's Switchfoot, Dare You to Move. That was Switchfoot, Dare You to Move, and Chris Tomlin, God of Angel Armies. 2 artists headlining Creation Fest Northeast, June 25th through the 28th. To give you a little backstory of the festival, it was created as part of the vision founder Harry Thomas was given by God. He was driving through New York City in 1971, and he was so overcome by the vision God was giving him that he actually had to pull over. What he saw was thousands of young people standing on a hillside, and from then on he had a passion to reach the youth for Christ. The first Creation Festival was held in 1979 during the gas crisis. People were encouraged by the government to stay home, to not go anywhere, but those attending Creation didn't seem to mind and kind of ignored that and attended the festival anyway at Muddy Run Park. Now, obviously, Creation is not at Muddy Run Park anymore. It's actually at Agape Campground Park. In addition, a second Creation Festival is now held in Washington State. So the Lord has really blessed Harry's obedience to the call. And I also want to mention Tim Landis. He also founded Creation alongside Harry Thomas. And it's so incredible how God has just taken this vision and made it into a larger-than-life reality. He really does bless our obedience to the call. And there were a lot of hardships surrounding Creation and getting it started. But God just seemed to protect them every time. And I think he does that when we obey him. God's purpose and his plans won't be thwarted. That was Family Force 5 with the Cray Button featuring Lecrae, and before that was Newsboys We Believe. Both of those bands that you just heard will be at Creation Northeast, one of the largest Christian music festivals in the world. But not only does Creation provide the top name acts of Christian music, they actually feature various other activities for their attendees as well. First off, they have all kinds of music. It's not just, your typical pop scene, but they also have country and hip hop and rock and even metal. They have a metal stage. And now with dubstep becoming more popular, you're likely to hear this kind of music at Creation with acts like Capital Kings. But not only is the purpose of Creation to provide great music, but also great teaching. You and your kids or your youth group will learn about the Word of God and grow in that way too. They also have baptisms, communion, a beautiful candle lighting. Your kids will have fun guaranteed. It's like a glorified camping trip with extreme sports. They have games, they have a pool, and many vendors to just, keep your bellies full. Another great thing about Creation is that they give the opportunity for up-and-coming independent artists, like myself, to get the chance to perform by entering into a competition. 15 bands are chosen to play at each of the Creation festivals each year, and one band, just one, wins the chance to play on the main stage. From the winner of each festival, one is selected as the grand prize winner. The grand prize winner gets to play at all of the Creation festivals in 2015, including Creation East, Creation West, Sunshine, and Ichthus festivals. And as you've probably already guessed, I could not resist an opportunity like this, so I entered the competition. I actually entered in April, and the bands weren't selected until last week. So I had to wait for over a month to find out if I was selected to even compete. Now, I usually keep pretty busy, so I don't have time to think about stuff like this. But Creation is something that was on my mind a lot, like every day. So you're probably wondering what happened. So you have to stick around and keep listening to find out. This past weekend was full of great things. Great music, great people, and just tons of laughter. It was really a weekend that I needed, because you can get so busy doing things for God that you forget to just have fun and just be. One of my favorite things to do is actually go out to eat. It doesn't matter what it is, although I'm known to love breakfast. I just love eating and hanging out with people, and I don't think I'm alone on this one. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that like to eat out there. And for some reason or another, I tend to always be with the guys on many different occasions. So much so that I forget, how to be with the girls and to be a girl. I helped out with the worship team at church this weekend. And again, I was the only girl amongst all these guys. And then we went out to eat afterwards, which was a blast. But again, I was the only girl there too, along with my husband, of course. So after one particular show, there were 3 different events I was involved in this weekend. I actually got to hang out with a girl for once. And it was so refreshing, and we had a blast. We even set up a date to have a full house marathon night, and she's going to make cake pops. I've never had a cake pop before, so I'm pretty excited. And as silly as it may sound to you guys, girls need times like this. So make sure you ladies are getting the godly fellowship with other women that you need. And men, give your ladies some time to do so. Go hang out with the guys or fix that thing that your wife has been asking you to fix for months. Our dryer broke at our house, and my husband keeps saying that he's going to fix it tomorrow. Tomorrow was like 2 weeks ago, so I'm still waiting. That was Beautiful Day by Jamie Grace, and before that was John Waller, While I'm Waiting. Indeed, it is a beautiful day, and it's been quite a beautiful year so far. For some reason, I had a feeling that God was going to push the ministry along a little bit further this year. I was really anxious to see what he was going to do, and I'm so thankful for all that God has done and has yet to do. From playing Wells Fargo with Capital Kings, to opening up for bands like Unspoken and John Waller that you just heard, and everything in between, it's been a really fruitful few months. And of course, with the radio ministry, it's been growing so much and opening up doors of opportunity, and it feels great. It feels right to pursue God and pursue other people for Christ through music and radio ministry. So thank you to everyone who has supported both ministries. So I promised I would tell you if I got selected to compete at Creation, and all I can say is that I'm so excited to announce that yes, I will be competing at Creation Northeast, June 25th through the 28th. We will be giving more details as to when I, along with the other awesome bands chosen, will be competing. We are so very excited and hope to see our family, our friends, and fans come out to support the music. I was created to play Creation this year, 2014. Here's Created by Des Childs. Thank you so much for tuning into the Des Childs Show. I pray you were encouraged and blessed and uplifted. If you want to connect with me, check me out on Facebook or Twitter at Des Childs, DEZCHILDS. God bless and have a great rest of your week.